Sammy the Squirrel couldn't sleep again. For the 5th night in a row, his mind was racing with worries. What if it rains tomorrow? What if I can't find enough acorns? What if the tree branch breaks? What if? The worries never stopped. They spun around and around in his head like a tornado, making his heart beat faster and faster, making his breathing quick and shallow, making his tiny body shake with fear. Sammy sat up in his nest, panting. I can't do this anymore, he whispered to himself. The worrying was getting worse every single day. It started small, just one little worry here and there. But now Sammy worried about everything, all day, every day. When his friends played, Sammy couldn't join them. Come play with us, his friend Rosie the rabbit called. Sammy shook his head frantically. I can't, he said, his voice trembling. What if I fall? What if I get hurt? What if something bad happens? But nothing bad is happening right now, Rosie said gently. But it could, Sammy cried out. It could happen any second. His friends didn't understand. They thought he was just being silly. But Sammy's worries felt real. They felt huge, like monsters living inside his chest, making it hard to breathe, making it hard to think, making it hard to live. One morning, Sammy's mother brought him breakfast, his favorite nuts and berries, but Sammy pushed them away. I can't eat, he said, holding his stomach. My tummy hurts. This happened every morning now. The worry made his stomach twist into painful knots. His mother's face looked so sad. Sammy, my dear, she said softly, you're worrying yourself sick. I know, Sammy whispered, tears filling his eyes. But I don't know how to stop. The worries won't go away, Mama. They just keep coming and coming. What if something terrible happens? What if I'm not ready? What if? His mother hugged him tight. I think we need to visit Oliver the owl, she said. He knows about these things. Maybe he can help. That night, when the moon was high and bright, Sammy and his mother climbed the tallest tree, to the very top, where Oliver the wise owl lived. Oliver was sitting on his branch, calm and still. His big eyes seemed to see everything. Hello, young Sammy, Oliver said gently. Your mother tells me you have many worries. Sammy nodded, unable to speak. The worries were choking his throat right now. Tell me, Oliver said kindly, what are you worried about at this very moment? Everything, Sammy burst out. I'm worried we'll fall from this tree. I'm worried about tomorrow. I'm worried about next week. I'm worried something bad will happen. I'm worried all the time, and I can't stop. Oliver nodded slowly, understanding completely. And have any of these terrible things happened yet? He asked. Sammy thought about it. Well, no, he admitted quietly. But they might. They could. That's always possible. Oliver's eyes twinkled with wisdom. Sammy, he said gently. Right now, in this exact moment, are you safe? Sammy looked around. Yes, he said slowly. Is anyone hurting you right now? No. Is something bad happening right now? No, Sammy admitted. Then why? Oliver asked softly. Are you suffering from things that haven't happened? Things that might never happen? You're letting tomorrow's worries steal today's peace. Sammy felt tears rolling down his cheeks. But I don't know how to stop, he sobbed. The worries just come. I don't want them, but they come anyway. Oliver moved closer on the branch. Let me teach you a secret, he said. A secret that has helped many worried animals before you. Something magical, that can calm the biggest worries in just minutes. Sammy looked up with desperate hope. Really, he whispered. There's something that can make the worries stop. Oliver smiled warmly. Not stop forever, he explained, but make them smaller. Make them manageable. Make them lose their power over you. Tell me, Sammy begged. Please tell me. Close your eyes, Oliver instructed gently. Sammy closed his eyes tight. Now, Oliver said in a calm, slow voice, feel your breath. Don't change it. Just notice it. Sammy tried to focus on his breathing, but his mind immediately jumped to worries. What if I'm breathing wrong? What if this doesn't work? What if your mind will wander? Oliver interrupted gently. That's normal. That's what minds do. When you notice worries coming, just say to yourself, not now, and bring your attention back to your breath. Sammy tried again. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. A worry appeared. What if not now? Sammy whispered to the worry. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another worry tried to come. But what if not now? Sammy said more firmly. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Something amazing started to happen. The tornado in Sammy's mind began to slow down. The tight knot in his stomach started to loosen. His racing heart began to calm. After just 2 minutes of this breathing, Sammy opened his eyes. His face showed complete shock. I feel different, he said in amazement. The worries are still there, but they're quieter. That's the power of the present moment, he explained. Worries live in the future. Things that haven't happened yet, but your breath lives right now. When you focus on your breath, you bring yourself back to now, and in the now, most of the time, you're actually safe. Sammy's mother watched with tears of relief. Over the next few days, something incredible happened. Whenever Sammy felt worries starting, he would stop, close his eyes, and breathe, in for 4 counts, out for 6 counts. Not now, he would tell the worries gently. Not now. The first morning he tried it, he actually ate breakfast. The second day he played with his friends. The third day he slept through the whole night. His friends noticed the change immediately. "Sammy, you're different," Rosie the rabbit said happily. "You're playing with us again. What happened?" Sammy smiled, a real genuine smile. "I learned that worries are just thoughts," he explained. "They're not real things happening, they're just my mind trying to protect me. But I don't have to believe every worry that comes. I can just breathe, and let them pass by like clouds." His friend Benny the beaver was struggling with worries too. "Can you teach me?" Benny asked shyly. "I worry a lot too." Sammy took Benny to see Oliver the owl, and Oliver taught Benny the same breathing technique. Soon, more and more young animals came, all suffering from too many worries. Oliver and Sammy taught them all. The forest created a calm corner, a special place where worried animals could go, to sit quietly, to breathe, to bring themselves back to now. Sammy's mother couldn't believe the change in her son. "You're like a different squirrel," she said with joy. "I'm the same squirrel," Sammy corrected gently. "I just learned that I'm not my worries. Worries are just visitors in my mind. They come, they go, but I don't have to let them control me." Oliver shared more wisdom with Sammy over time. "Remember, young one," Oliver said, "you cannot stop thoughts from coming. That's like trying to stop the wind from blowing, but you can choose which thoughts you give power to. When a worry comes, notice it. Say, 'Oh, there's a worry thought,' but you don't have to follow it down the worry spiral. You can just let it float by, like a leaf on a stream." Sammy practiced this every single day. Some days were easier than others. Some days the worries were loud and demanding. But Sammy had his tool now, his breathing, his present moment anchor, his not now phrase, and slowly, gradually, steadily, life became peaceful again. Not perfect, but peaceful. One evening Sammy climbed back up to Oliver's tree. "Thank you," he said with deep gratitude. "You saved me from drowning in my own thoughts." Oliver smiled wisely. "I simply reminded you of something you forgot," he said. "That this moment, right now, is usually okay. That you are stronger than your worries. That peace is always available. Right here, right now, in your breath." Sammy nodded, finally understanding completely. Now he taught other young animals, sharing Oliver's wisdom, showing them the breathing technique, reminding them that worries are just thoughts, not facts, not truth, just thoughts. The forest became calmer, more peaceful, because Sammy learned something powerful, and shared it with everyone. That you don't have to be controlled by your worries. You don't have to believe every scary thought. You don't have to suffer from things that haven't happened. You can always come back to now, where you are safe, where you are okay, where peace is waiting, just one breath away. And Sammy, he still got worried sometimes. That never completely stopped. But now he knew the secret. The worries don't control him. He controls where he puts his attention. And whenever the worry tornado starts spinning, he closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and whispers gently to himself, "Not now. Come back to now." And just like magic, the peace returns, every single time.